What up, everyone? You are now chilling in the VIP section of LeVay's Lounge. Tonight, my featured guest is Elise, and she has a topic tonight. So what's the topic tonight, girlfriend?
The topic tonight is going to be about cheating.
Oh.
So we're going to discuss different ways of cheating and what's considered as cheating.
I like it. So let's go ahead, not hesitate. Let's get into this. So let's get your views on what cheating is, what's considered cheating, and what else did you say? Like, more or less, like, what is cheating?
Like, different scenario, like,
okay.
That would be a pass.
Okay, cool. So let's get into it. I'm ready. Let's do it. What's cheating?
Basically anything that you can't tell your partner. So if you feel like you gotta sneak behind their backs, or like if you gotta hide it, anything like emotional as well as physical is considered as cheating to me.
Okay. I could see that. Now that I totally agree with you. I guess the question is it okay to cheat?
In my opinion, like, it's not really okay to cheat, but at a certain extent, like, I can see why some people might go that route, but I don't condone it. But at the same time, like, depending on the situation, like, I could see why that person decided to go that route, but it's still not okay though.
So what instances is it okay? Like, situation wise, if you want to give an example.
Let's say you and your partner was together for some years, and your partner's not really listening to you, not giving you the attention that you need, and you brought it to your partner's attention, and they still neglect you, they still ignore you, put you on the back burner. So now it's like you at that point of, damn, what do I do now?
Right.
Because my partner is not even like trying to meet me halfway or listen to what I gotta say or how I feel or whatever. So I can see why somebody might go the other route and just step out temporarily. Yeah. Because they're not receiving that attention from their partner.
I could kind of agree with that. On the other hand, I'm not in agreement with cheating. And this is just me. Because I feel like cheating, okay, if you think of like the essence of cheating, cheating is like having all the answers to the test. So if you have all the answers, you get what I'm saying? You're not really playing the game. You're not really taking the test. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I know back in the day, you couldn't even be caught at a grocery store with somebody that's other than your significant other. Let alone, you know what I mean, fucking and caught dating, going on dates and stuff like that. These men and these women, they go on lunch dates. And they consider that not cheating. That to them, that's like, oh, that's my friend. Or the new thing is, that's my bro. You know, in the streets, that's my bro. Like, that's not even like that. Like, chill out. No, and damn well you done fucked your brother before. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But to me, I don't think that it's fair. We're in a day and age, shit is just freaky. Like,
that is different.
It's just everybody's just freaky. Like, I seen something on Facebook the other day. He got 2 bitches pregnant at the same time. And they doing maternity photos together. You get what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. It's just not... I think psychologically, we have been so poisoned to different demises where it's just like, cheating is whatever. Right. It's not even... There's no boundaries. And we talked about that the other day with the featured guest, that there's no boundaries anymore. You get what I'm saying? If you don't establish that, then it's gonna be a free for all. Because if you in a relationship and you don't have those boundaries, you into like nigga, you for me, that's mine. Just like this is yours. If y'all don't have that understanding, he gonna do what he wanna do. Right. But let's be clear. Masculinity, the male, everything about the alpha male, all that stuff. They have this thing, it's a cognitive thought process where it's not okay that they're cheating, but they're okay with the act, if you get what I'm saying. It's almost as if it's their nature. Like, they can't help themselves. Like, no, I got this dick. And yeah, I need to go to work. My bitch is tripping right now. So something gotta give. You know what I'm saying? Rather with us, with females, and I'm just saying most females, some females, they just nasty and they just want to fuck all the time. I get that. That's fine. But it's females that just more so, he doesn't pay me attention. I just want to cuddle. He's not there. I'm going to go over here because this nigga cuddles me and he pays me attention. He rubs my feet when I come home from work. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's instances. But with a male, it's just, I could cheat because I can.
Yeah.
And
but
I think that's
like
fucked up.
It's like a blurred line at the same time, too. Because, like, even, like, with some dudes with boundaries, some of them don't really respect boundaries. Yeah. So it's like that's where the whole hiding, being sneaky, and everything comes apart because it's just like if they come out and just do it, it's like they know their partner is gonna leave or chances are they're gonna leave, so they're gonna sneak and do stuff on the low because they know that their partner is not with it. Right. So it's kind of like a blurred line with it.
Now, what do you think about this? Because I speak to a lot of married couples. Like, I'm friends with a lot of married people. And a lot of them have open marriages. What do you feel about open marriages? Because to me, I think that's just an excuse for them to do what they want to do, but they want to be married and have the perks of being married. How do you feel about that?
To me, open marriages, it's kind of messy in my opinion. Because it's like, you are giving that person a leeway to cheat and to step out, but in a marriage, it's supposed to be between two people. Exactly. So when you deal with the open marriage, it's like, you know, they mix in like I said, it's like a blurred line with it. Right. Because, like, you're still being selfish. Like, you still hold on to this one person that you claim to love, but then it's like you're still dealing with other people. So
totally agree on that.
I guess in a sense, was like polygamy.
Yeah. A lot of people are practicing that, and I think that comes from. This is gonna be a little bit off topic, and y'all know I normally don't go off topic, but polygamy is now being practiced because everybody is so woke. Right. And you have to use that statement very, very, very vividly, because being woke is not a trend; it's a lifestyle. And if you are yourself on the inside really believe that these actions, these laws, and things like that apply to you, then by all means do so. But don't do it for a couple of likes on Facebook. Right. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so we off that because y'all know I could go deep. So I'm going to just leave that alone. I haven't even gone there yet. We're talking about cheating. And, like, all right, back in the day, you would have older women, like older men, grown-ass men crying over their bitches if they're, like, out there. She was out there with another guy. You got them old, sad-ass love songs. You know what I'm saying? I can't really think of names of R&B records right now. But they were countless records. And it's just like, we don't have that, you know? I've been around a lot of old people. So it's like, it's upsetting that that's okay. But I understand your point about you saying, like, it's okay if there were certain situations. But for me, it's just more so like, I don't think that shit is cool. Because how do you stay significant with someone for 50 years in a marriage? Back in the day, that was a significance. That was just like everybody. Right. Everybody, every family. I'm not talking black or white. I'm just saying in general. Like, people stayed together. They struggled together. They loved together. They build together. And it's like, we don't have that. The only thing we have now is flashing money that you don't have because your lights is off. Come on now. Like, let's talk about it. Like, we don't have that significance anymore. So it's like, cheating is a very, very touchy subject for me. Because on one end, it's more or less like, when did this happen? When did this transpire? And then on the other end, it's just more so like, what do we do about it?
So, like, how would you feel, like, if you was dating somebody and y'all been together for, like, 8, 9 years and y'all decide to get married and then your partner says, before we get married, I want to get something off my chest. like years ago, before when we first met or when we first started dating, I cheated on you, what would you do? Like, would you pull up the marriage, or would you like forgive him?
So, me personally, I am open to discussions. Mm-hmm. I even bring up shit so that we kind of have an understanding throughout the relationship. Mm-hmm. If a motherfucker tell me after we done had these conversations that he did X, Y, and Z, mm-hmm. I would really have to contemplate whether this is the life that I want to live. Mm-hmm. Because if you did that then, mm-hmm. what would you do in a marriage? That stamp, that piece of paper, mm-hmm. is no longer, it's null and void now. That shit don't even matter anymore. Mm-hmm. So it's like if you took and then you lie about it. Right. Because I ask these questions for a reason. You get me? That's the type of bitch that I am. I'm on point. Like, I'm going to ask your ass, like, mm-hmm. so, you ever get your dick sucked? You ever, you know what I'm saying? You ever played with some kitty cat while I wasn't around? I ask these questions for a reason because I need to know. Right. And if that be the case, it's nothing for me to get mad at. Mm-hmm. It's nothing for me to be like, oh, fuck you, nigga. Da, da. It's not even about that. Mm-hmm. It's the fact that I gave you the opportunity to open. Mm-hmm. And me personally, I'm too much of a free spirit, if you will. I'm not going to put myself out there mm-hmm. and say I'm a freak or anything. I'm just going to call it a free spirit. Mm-hmm. To allow a man to step out on me. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing way too much to the table for your ass to be going outside, okay? I don't have time for that shit. Uh-huh. Like, I'm not going to end it. I wouldn't end it. Mm-hmm. But there would definitely be a conversation. And we would have to detail for detail converse mm-hmm. about what needs to be done moving forward. Because you never know. You may be giving up on your soulmate. Right. Even though they made a mistake.
Would you consider it a mistake, or because I see more of a choice in a sense, like he made the choice to do that?
I'm not gonna lie, there'll be some bloodshed. I ain't gonna lie, cause like I didn't go through this whole relationship girlfriend stage mm-hmm. for you to make me your fiance, mm-hmm. and then you doing some bullshit afterwards, and you tell me some bullshit when I was in your girlfriend stage. Like mm-hmm. that's levels. Mm-hmm. When you in girlfriend mode, you in girlfriend mode. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta expect some things to happen because mm-hmm. not all men are dogs, mm-hmm. but a lot of men think with their dicks. They can't help themselves. It's in their DNA. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you a jewel. A lot of niggas is gonna hate me right now, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Mm-hmm. So naturally, men see a female, they mm-hmm. already know what category they're gonna put that female in. Mm-hmm. It's only until she opens her mouth mm-hmm. before they actually put her in that category. Whether he gonna play with you, whether he gonna lay with you, or whether he gonna make you her wife. Mm-hmm. Simple. Mm-hmm. They're not complicated creatures. We just make it complicated.
So what you feel about this? Like, I was on Instagram the other day, and this dude had made a thread about why niggas cheat. Uh-oh. So his first one was, the first and most relevant reason is the 80-20 rule. He saw something else another woman had and forgot how great you were.
I don't think that's true in every instance. It's like how you said, people make choices. Mm-hmm. So if you made that choice to step out on me, that was your choice to make. So clearly you knew something was going to come from that. Right. Some type of way.
And then his second reason was they want out of the relationship but don't have the heart or the balls to tell you. So they cheat until they get caught and you leave.
That's retarded. That don't even make sense. First of all, fuck that. If you staying around for kids, if you staying around for, shit like that, okay. That I can understand. But if you just staying around because you don't want to be by yourself mm-hmm. type shit, like, I'm not here for that. It's probably, well, I don't know. There's a lot of lives lost, so I can't even say that. But there's a ratio of men on this green earth. Mm-hmm. For me to be worrying about one individual that don't want to be around. Right. Bitches, listen. If you see that sign and that nigga don't want to be around, let that nigga go about his business. Don't be, oh, my baby daddy, he love me. Bitch, no, he don't. Because he showed his colors before you even had the fucking baby. I'm sick of that bullshit. I'm real tired of that shit.
And his third reason was they think it makes them more of a man.
Hold on 1 second. We're going to go to a short break, and we're going to come right back and continue this conversation. All right?